Sunrise at Point Judith, Rhode Island. A new day starts at the end of the dock. Aboard the 46-footer Snappa Charters. Its skipper,
we haven't had many good weather days this year,
is Captain Charlie Donnellan.
Just grab this for stability, okay? Don't grab a rod tip, don't grab the rod holder.
He has all the tackle for fishing, but this wasn't a charter for fishing. At least not to catch fish.
We're not fishing, we're just luring it to the boat.
We were cruising at 16 knots way past Block Island.
We'll probably go 32 to 35 miles out.
To do something much more extreme.
Southwest.
Before reaching our destination, however, Captain Charlie reduced speed in what's called the gully. It never gets old seeing whales.
Look at the width of those whales.
If humpbacks were feeding in the area, there was a good chance other ocean giants were around. They just needed an invitation to dinner.
We're going to lay out a quick slick here. Chump slick. I'm going to add some water to that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to run ahead for about 2 miles.
In our wake, a long chum line for sharks to catch our drift.
I've had white sharks, I've had tiger sharks, we've had threshers, we've had makos, duskies, and they're all man-eaters. They've all been known to bite people.
This is their world, and our captivity is safety.
You're just asking for trouble to be 75 feet away from the sanctuary of the cage or the platform.
First to go in,
lift up that end a little high.
The platform. And no one ever goes in before the cage. Room for 3 anodized aluminum and completely shark-proof. So it could work with a great white?
I've never had the experience, but I think it would be fine. I mean, I talk to people that go to Africa, and they say that their cages are half of that.
Mackerel tossed in chunks and more than a mouthful of bluefish.
And this is just to tease the sharks.
Drop down.
I'm going to drop it down all the way 40 feet.
In order to bring up sharks to the surface. With at least one spotter always on the platform, we waited and waited and waited. Over an hour later, finally.
It's a mako.
Are the cameras on?
A mako showed up.
He's fast.
Almost as fast were the rest of the divers getting in the water. Several swam over to the cage and took turns getting in. But getting on the cage turned out to be the best seat to watch the mako attack.
Boy, he's so fast!
It was a race to keep the bait from its jaws. Several times the mako won.
He's got it, damn it.
And the bait lost.
Look what it did to the bait.
Divers swam freely, comfortable that the shark was only interested in Charlie's lure.
Back!
The mako would often eat and run, but it would always come back.
Ah, jeez! Whoa!
Oh my God.
Back on the boat and out of the water,
Actually, it feels really good out there.
divers were in awe.
Much faster than the blue sharks that we normally see here. And it's just much more aggressive looking than the blue sharks. It looks like a mini great white.
I was holding up my camera to make sure that there was something between me and the shark.
The experience exhilarating? Absolutely, but there's also a science to it. Captain Charlie often tags sharks he brings up to the boat, 2,300 of them so far.
It does paint a picture of where the sharks travel.
The returns are worldwide.
I've had a number of them from the west coast of Africa, Venezuela, South America.
Shark records are necessary. Even Charlie has seen their numbers decline.
Little guy.
Snappa Charters offers an up-close
He hit my camera.
appreciation of makos and other sharks.
Charlie's great. He's a nice guy and runs a tight ship, and I've never had a bad day coming out here.